Park Zoo's two leading ladies were happy to have recently received some new toys from the students at the Massachusetts College of Art and Design.
Today is a very special day. It's a special day for staff, but it's a very special day for our elephants. For the second year in a row, students from Mass College of Art are coming in to help us give toys for the elephants. Having elephants at the zoo requires a lot of care, and to keep these intelligent animals active and stimulated, we give a lot of different types of what we call enrichment items. Now, the biggest obstacle with enrichment items with the elephants is that they're incredibly destructive. So where these students come in with all their design skill is they're able to design these hardy toys that not only stimulate the elephants, give them a fun time, but actually can endure the beating that the elephants will put on them.
There is no doubt about it. Elephants are smart and destructive. The students had to thread the nuts and bolts of the toys to be sure that the elephants could not unscrew them with their trunks.
There's a combination effects of how we do these toys. The students, they have some great designs, but as animal care professionals, we've got to make sure that all the toys are very safe for the animals. We need to take all the sharp edges off so they're not just slicing their trunks. So there's a lot that goes into make sure there's no hazardous material. So the combination of the great design skills of the students and the knowledge of the animal care staff creates a fun situation for the elephants.
Before the new toys could be put into the elephant habitat, Emily and Ruth did a little house cleaning and then headed on inside. Students of the Toys for Elephants class worked together to get the toys in the habitat and ready for play. While spectators waited not so patiently.
Oh my God. Me and Kyle were working with one other kid on the tire tendril, which is a series of tires linked together in a spiral. And what were you guys working on?
We were working on the jack, which is basically a large jack made of timbers and allows the elephants to flip it over and move it as if they would in the wild with trees.
And there's two others. There's the big triangle, which is also like a musical set for the elephants, and it has chimes and a drum. And there's bling, which is a big faceted log that can have treats in it that rolls, and the treats spill out and that sort of thing.
students also designed a sort of xylophone for the zookeepers to help stimulate Emily and Ruth's activity with the toys.
Morgan, do you like the new toys?
This is an amazing experience.
So how old is your boys?
Although Emily and Ruth were having a hard time figuring out how to use the toys, there was one student who didn't lose hope.
Yeah, so they take their time with things, but they'll figure it out eventually, I think. They move a lot slower than you kind of imagine, you know?
Already, like, I'm going to destroy it.
This is the second year in a row we are doing this. The first one was very, very popular. It actually made international news. National Geographic covered it. So although Ruth and Emily don't realize what they are doing out there in the sense of how big and widespread this will be go out there, they're going to enjoy their toys. So it's a benefit to the animals, it's a benefit to the students, and it's a benefit to the zoo of all the exposure our elephant program gets around the world.